All right, sorry, 2 minutes. Jeremy Duchesne, Coeur d'Alene. So 2 levy options have gone through, 2 have been rejected. The community has kind of spoken and how we've perceived that. We ultimately have come to this board. I know I have, I know others have, asking for this board to, and especially the administration, to consider the equity framework, the social emotional learning, basically the continued cultural Marxism that seems to make its way into our education system. We've been very deliberate, and yet we've gotten really no response from pretty much any real fundamental response. Let's put it that way. It's disappointing. So when a levy like this comes around and we're being asked to continue to fund the education system, there's been no compromise by this board, by this education system. There's been no middle ground. There's been no one getting out in front of that, trying to address the community with the concerns that have been brought forward over and over again. To say that it's frustrating is to do it a disservice. I spent 2 years speaking to this board on and off, trying to ask for that consideration to be made, as well as many others have, and there's just been no traction whatsoever. On the recent meeting, Ms. Anderson and Bjerke both presented well-written, well thought out ideas on how this board can actually try to retract some of its spending. And the other 3, Smith, Morse Row, and Timbrick, sorry, your only response to that, the only thing that you brought to that discussion was that you felt that you can't do something. So that means that we have to do something, and all that something turned into was, let's spend $25 million yet again. There was really no adjustments on your end. There was no compromise. Again, those 2 brought something worthwhile to the table. And
that's 2 minutes if you want to bring your thoughts to
I guess,
close.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't really keep going. There's too much here. But the leadership should step out in front of these issues between the bathroom, between the libraries, between the indoctrination that we've continued to bring up to this board. It just gets blown aside. And we deserve better than that. And this levy and telling no is the community's way of responding to that lack of response. So please consider what we're trying to tell you, and please consider it for the children that you're educating with these systems. Thank you for your time.